it.
Hello everyone, in this video we will see add two numbers. So in this example we will learn to add two numbers. So we will create two different source code, means two different programs to add the numbers. First we will add two numbers that are stored in two different variables, and second we will ask user to enter two numbers and store them in two different variables, and then we will add them. So let's start. So first we will now start the Python editor. So we will click on start button and then open Python editor. Once we open the Python editor, we will save a new file. So we will create a new file from file menu and then we will write the program. Here I will take two variables, number 1 and number 2, and I will store two values in number 1 and number 2. So the integer 5 will store in number 1 and the number 5.56 will store in number 2. So here is a two variable, number 1 and number 2. The value is number 1 in 5 and number 2 is 5.56. Now we will add a comment. You know, the comment will not execute, it is understood only by the user. So I will add comment adding two numbers. Now I will write a one line expressions here for addition. Sum equal to num1 plus num2. So it will add the variable value number 1 and the variable value number 2 into the third variable, which is the sum, and then I will print using the print function the sum value. So I want to print that format like number 1 plus number 2. So we will write the first number 1 comma and then the plus sign if we want to execute. So double inverted comma, you can write plus sign and then comma, then number 2. So this is the format you want to write, and then last you will print the sum. And then after you can save this program if you want to run this program. So I will save my program here. I will save on my desktop and then I will click save. So here I will change because already add one is already existence. So I will write the other name sum1 and then I will save. Now I will run. So run command, here the run tab is here, run module. We can also press F5, no problem. Here you can see the format is 5 plus 5.56 equal to 10.55999 and so on. So this is the addition of two numbers where the variable value given. Now in second method we will see in this program. So we asked users to input two numbers and store them in variables number 1 and number 2 respectively. So to take the input, we use the input function. So here number 1 equal to input, we are using input function, and then I will give you a message, enter first number, and number 2 equal to input function, same here, enter second number. However, the value stored in number 1 and number 2 are of string type. It's because the input function reads a line and converts it to string. So after that we will give the input function in number 1 and number 2. We need to convert the number 1 and number 2. So I will convert first in number 1 and number 2, because number 1 and number 2 will receive a string type. So I will convert into the float type. So float number 1, you know the type conversion, how we can convert one data type to another data type. If you don't know, you can watch our videos. So here now float num1 and float num2, and then the same thing use. Now we can save our program, and then we will run this program. So this is the output of your screen. Enter first number, so you can give the value in the first number, and enter the second number, so you can see the output 6.57 plus 5.5 equal to 12.2. So finally the result displayed on the screen. So here we learn the two type of addition in Python.